A guy named Frederick Wilson on YouTube, I should say, YouTube. This guy Wilson put forth that black Americans should do certain things. So far, the YouTube exposition has gotten almost 1 million views. Go.
Yes, slavery was one of the most horrific things that ever happened in human history. Yes, racism still exists. It's probably always going to exist. Just get over that. And yes, there are law enforcement officers out there that take things too far, abuse their power. They're humans. We're a flawed species. Black people. It is 2014. Hate to break this to you. If your life is messed up, it ain't because of slavery. So in 2014, if your life is messed up, look in the mirror, figure out what you're doing, what you're not doing. Take some personal responsibility for yourselves, for your lives.
Here now to explain further, Martha McCallum is here at 9 a.m. each morning on FNC. So who is that guy?
Frederick Wilson. He's 36. He lives in Las Vegas, Nevada. He's put out before what he calls common sense YouTube videos. This one goes on for about 5.5 minutes. He talks about, as he said, personal responsibility. He says you can end profiling with good behavior over the long term.
So he's kind of a conservative guy, a self-reliant guy?
I guess you could call him that. I mean, he's definitely in favor of, taking back your community. He said, everyone's out there taking selfies, taking pictures of themselves all the time in this community, in all communities. He said, take a picture of a criminal, turn them in, take back your community, be responsible. It's very similar to the message that we heard this week from Charles Barkley.
Yep,
it's not something that we hear a lot coming out.
Well, that was a debate I had with Stewart about white privilege. You can't be blaming the white people for everything. It's ridiculous. Now, do you know what this guy does for a living? I mean, do we know who he is?
We couldn't find his profession. His father was in the Air Force, and we're not sure what he does, but he lives in Las Vegas,
We'll
Nevada.
get him on, in fact. Let's try to track him down, see if he wants to come on. 1 million views, though, so he's cooking up something over there.
He says he's directing it at young black males, so I don't know who the 1 million viewers are or how many of them fall into that
But now
viewership,
it'll start to roll,
and
and that's YouTube. You ever seen this? You ever seen